It's all right.
All right.
Is it recording?
It is.
What are we drinking? I didn't bring anything. Sorry.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
I have a proposal.
Ooh, proposal. Are we
We're not going to drink it, but we're going to taste it. You and me.
Okay.
The one for the infinity barrel.
Ooh, okay. We can do that.
We'll just taste it.
Yeah.
And then we'll find something else. Because I don't want to drink it up.
Yeah.
Unless we decide, okay, no, this cannot be part of the infinity barrel.
Yeah, but the only way I'm going to say that is if I don't want to drink it.
That's a good point.
So you need like a shot glass, small.
Yeah.
Like, really, because if we are going to use it, we don't want to, like, I'm going to draw a line on your bottle where it was and then draw a line a little bit below.
Oh, we don't need to do that. We're just going to taste it. Just
No. When I dump them. Because I want to fill it back up to mostly where it was so everybody gets about what they put in. Right?
Okay, whatever.
Does that make sense?
No. Devin, what show is this?
This is...
70. 70. I believe so.
No, I thought it was 69.
No, I think that's
because we never made any 69 jokes.
It's pretty sad. We were really off our mark.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is 69. Let's see here.
I don't think so.
I
think this is 70.
Oh, you're right.
Of course I'm right. I know how to add.
Oh, man, we didn't have any 69 jokes.
Well.
That's really a shame. That's really sad. So episode 70, that's a milestone, huh?
Episode 70.
Nice.
Down the Cabana hole.
Yeah.
And we're going to taste test. The Isaac Bowman. I brought this back from Virginia for Infinity Barrel. But Devin doesn't like the fact that this is port barrel finished.
Well,
he says that's going to ruin the Infinity Barrel.
It potentially could.
Explain what the Infinity Barrel is.
So the Infinity Barrel is a concept where you like pour a whole bunch of different things in there and then it melds together and then you take some out and then you're supposed to fill it back up with new stuff. And so the barrel is like an infinity barrel.
Infinity Barrel, right.
But in this case, what we're doing is we're taking six people's worth of alcohol and we're mixing it together to create somewhat of a Cabana brand.
A Cabana brand.
Yeah.
And so he's thinking that the port barrel finish is going to overpower 6 other bottles of booze.
Yes.
I just really didn't think it was going to be that bad.
Smell it.
Smells good. What? Really?
It kind of smells good.
Oh, I thought you were going to... Because I'm not...
No, I thought for sure that the smell would just make me want to vomit.
Okay. So just a tiny taste, because we don't want to...
Yeah. Yeah, that's plenty.
Hold on.
All right.
See, that was hardly any loss.
I mean, it doesn't smell bad. No cheers?
Oh.
Man.
It didn't touch.
Man. Almost a party foul.
Cheers.
Oh. Yeah, that's important. Now,
I kind of like it.
I think
That is not a strong flavor.
oh my god, it's an awful flavor. Now, it is not as strong as others that I've tasted. So if everybody else likes it,
No, I'll get a backup.
No,
The
no.
problem is I can't share this with you, but we could share this with everybody when we have our deal.
yeah, I mean I would suffer. It's not bad enough I wouldn't
Set
drink
it back there.
It's just not.
Man, I swear.
Yeah. It's just not my thing. But if everybody else likes
Yeah,
it, then
whatever.
we should do it in the barrel. Because I don't think it will overpower it so bad that I won't like the end result.
Not with 6 other bottles. I should probably grab a couple napkins.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so do you mind if we do the gin again? Because I kind of liked that gin last time.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I liked it too. You've been on quite a gin kick, huh? Lately?
Yeah.
With your roof ball gimlet.
Gimaliki.
Gimaliki, sorry.
A gimlet with coconut. Not that. I think I put it in the other room. Because that's just a beef eater there.
I almost lost to Dana at roof ball. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Don't you wish you were eating steak with us? The one person that's watching, thanks for that. So what do you think your backup bottle is going to be?
I don't know.
You got to find something interesting.
Man, I don't know what happened to my bottle.
Did you drink it all? It's not this one? It's not this?
No.
Michter's, Hilton Head.
Oh, this?
That's the Rogue whiskey. That's what we had last time.
Oh yeah, cab. And that was pretty strong cabby.
Yeah.
Sailor Jerry's. What did I do with it? We're gonna have to pause this video. Alright, we're gonna have to go with something else.
Alright, well let's do this one then. We can just top that off. We can just finish that.
Alright. Michters or Michters.
Michter's.
What?
Michter's.
Michters. That's what I first said.
Yeah. You said it right the first time. So, I saw the Facebook post today.
Facebook.
11,800 and something days with no
With no accidents.
and then a crossed out and then a 0 days with no accidents.
Yes.
Sorry to hear that.
I've been busy doing paperwork this evening because I didn't get it done earlier because I went over to see how Ronnie was. Went to see him in the hospital. Busted his wrist good.
Man, that
And he wasn't even on the roof, man.
really?
He was getting up the ladder, took a misstep, came down, and stuck his right hand down because he's right-handed.
Oh.
Popped it.
That's wow.
Yeah, look.
Nice.
It's actually not too bad. Now this one still has the old glue, so it's more wobbly. But look at this. That's not too bad.
Nice. Well done.
So that was the something 6000.
The something 6,000.
Yes,
Glue.
we can rebuild them. We have the technology.
Nice.
We're gonna have to call Skinny Steve now.
The $6 million man.
Yeah, Steve Austin.
Nice.
I loved that show as a kid. So yeah, unfortunately, Ronnie got hurt today.
And then you're losing that other guy, Noah.
Mm-hmm. He's leaving. I just might have to work.
That's not good.
No.
That's too bad. I still can't get Bibby to try to find a second job. Loser. Every time I bring it up, he just gets mad at me. He's like, I have 2 jobs, Dad. I said, the one job where you work 2 days a month doesn't count as a job.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Got chips here.
I know. I'm going to try to be halfway good and only eat 1 bag later.
Okay.
Yeah, he won't, I don't get it. I don't know how to push him. I don't know how to push him.
Well, you say goodbye, and he goes and gets his own place. Now all of a sudden he's got to work.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right thing.
It works.
Well, he wouldn't even be able to get his own place. So then what? I'm just kicking him out?
Why wouldn't he get his own place? I got my own place at 18.
Nobody can afford a place on a part-time job.
Yeah, part-time job, you're right.
So if I kicked him out for not getting a full-time job, where would he go?
He'd go get a full-time job.
Before he had a place? Like,
Give him a week.
boy.
That's right, baby. Step it up, buddy.
Yeah.
You're no longer the little wooden marionette or whatever it was. You're a real boy now. You're a real man. Get a job.
I have a job, Dad. I have 2 jobs.
Please.
Yeah, and he changed, I guess, they're real friendly with changing schedules so that you can, like, do fun stuff with your family.
So you can do fun stuff?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is weird. Like, nobody used to do that when I was a kid. If I was scheduled to work, I had to work.
There's a piece of gristle.
Sorry.
No problem. I forgive you.
But they're, like, all switching schedules. Like,
Wow.
he went to Spokane last weekend. He's going to Spokane this weekend with us. Not working.
I remember I had a couple little jobs as a kid, but then out of high school, got this job at this web press place.
Yeah.
And so it was like feast or famine.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden you get a job. It's thousands of stuff that you're making of magazines or
Yeah.
newspapers, whatever. And so it was, all of a sudden you're on 12 hours a day, 6 or 7 days a week. You just go, 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 go till you're done with that production. And then they're trying to fill another job.
Yeah.
And this was right when we got married, so it's in November. And I remember, gosh, it was a couple weeks. I did not see the sun once because the warehouse had no windows.
Yeah.
And so I get up and go to work in the dark in the warehouse all day long and then get home in the dark. I never saw the sun.
I remember there was a 1 month or 2 month period where I worked Sunday 4 hours, Monday through Friday 10 hours, and Saturday 12 hours, because Saturday was double time because I worked 4 hours on Sunday. And I must have did that for like 2 months. And it was in the winter, and so it was like I was at work at 6 a.m.
Right.
So it was in the dark.
It was dark.
And then I left at 4:30 or 5:30 or 6:30
Yeah.
or whatever, and it
So
was
in the dark.
Yeah. We had windows at least, but that sucked. But I made a lot of money. I mean,
That was where I pulled a prank that could have gone horribly wrong.
uh-oh.
I mean, horribly wrong. This dude...
Death wrong?
No, but millions of dollars of damage wrong. Okay, let me explain myself.
Bad Dana.
So, I'm the stacker. This guy, I don't remember his name. He's sitting across from me. Not sitting. We're standing all day long. Mm-hmm. The bundles come out of the machine, spitting it out. You grab it, stack it on the pallet. Grab it, stack it on the pallet. And then one guy hauls it off while the other guy's stacking it when you come back over. You're just doing that all day long. Well, the dude across from me smoked cigarettes. And this is back when you could smoke. So he's just like puffing all day long. I'm breathing in his smoke and it's driving me insane all day long. So I see what kind of brand he's always smoking. And a chain smoker doesn't even look at the cigarette. He just kind of lights it up. And I don't remember what the brand was, but I went out and bought me a pack. Very carefully emptied out the tobacco and filled it with gunpowder. And then put a little bit of tobacco on the end of it. And then I swished it out on him when we were at work. Now, my buddy Daryl, he was working a different part of the web press, and he knew that I had done this. And so he's just kind of looking over every now and then, and I'm watching, nothing. He's not pulling out that cigarette. And I'm glad But we then go, it's lunchtime, get a lunch break. We're in the lunchroom, and sure enough, sitting there at the table, he pulls it out, and you see this kind of wrinkled up, crooked thing. He doesn't notice it, and I just kind of smack Daryl and look at it. He lights it up. And he's sitting there, takes a couple puffs, and all of a sudden just goes right in front of his face. His eyes get super huge. He's like, spits it out. It was hilarious. I enjoyed that so much. But in hindsight, I thought, you know, had there been a bunch of newspapers around because we're printing these things, that could have been bad. It might have started a fire.
Yeah.
I didn't get fired, though.
But they found out it was you?
Oh, yeah. I admitted that. I fessed up to it.
Did he
I
stop?
thought it was quite hilarious.
Did he stop smoking?
No.
So really, it accomplished nothing.
No, it didn't accomplish nothing. I was quite pleased.
Well, nothing changed.
Yeah, nothing changed.
So
But, you know, we moved. We moved out of state.
that's okay.
But technically, I wasn't fired.
Rotten. You're rotten.
You know, I used to have a bad streak. Used to.
Used to?
That's funny.
I remember hearing this story about this old Intel guy when I first started working there. When I started working there in 2000, you couldn't smoke inside anymore, but it had only been a few years since you couldn't. And I heard a story of this rework guy who was just using soldering irons all the time and smoking. And he went on a soldering iron.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
I bet that felt great.
Yeah. Real great.
Wow. Ouch. Yeah, my friends and I growing up, pranks were always the thing. We were always pranking each other.
With gunpowder?
With all kinds of things. Whatever was handy.
You know, just whatever we had.
Chicken manure.
M80s.
Yeah. I usually just used gunpowder. I couldn't afford an M80.
Oh.
But I could always empty out bullets.
You could always find bullets around.
I'm in a trailer park. Everybody's got bullets.
I guess that's true. I guess that's true. I did not live in a trailer, but I could have found bullets easily. We once took a Dixie cup and we put 2 or 3 M80s and lit them together in the Dixie cup, poured it with gunpowder, taped it up, taped it all around, and we used to run behind this kid's house in his backyard. He had like this little gate in his fence in the back because there was like an alley in between the houses, but it was like you could only walk in it.
Right.
And each person had their own fence. Okay. So it's like you have to climb on fences and stuff. And we used to run back there all the time. And there was one lady who didn't have a fence, but the alley was low, and so she had this half rock wall that you would step. You have to get on there, and you have to run in her backyard to get to the next section.
Gotcha.
She used to always stick her dogs on us to try to catch us, right? Because we were running through her yard. And so one day we got mad and we made that Dixie cup bomb. And she had these all these statues in the backyard, like concrete statues, and we stuck one on there. One that had a little bowl.
Aww.
And we stuck that thing on there, lit it, and ran. And it did not survive. Kind of like Skinny's hand the other night.
Yeah, you must have been drinking.
At 12? I don't think so. Maybe 10. 11? I don't know. I wasn't that old. I think it was maybe middle school. Maybe elementary school. Can't remember.
When did I start buying booze? Probably when I was 16, because I had to drive.
Yeah, I didn't... Actually, I bought booze before I ever drank, but I never drank it. I just bought it for other people.
Yeah.
And made them drink it. And laughed at them.
Ha ha! You're stupid.
Yeah. Now I'm stupid.
Yes, and it has been recorded. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's another one that's not a mean one? Good prank. Well, I mean, we used to always make acetylene oxygen balloons, because those are so loud. Nice little explosives.
Yeah, we did this prank at work. We used to, when people would go on sabbatical and they would come back, we would like decorate their cube. And one time we put a 350-pound rock in this guy's cube.
Whoa.
We had to use a pallet jack to get it in.
Yeah.
And then
That's great.
Another time this dude had he had filing cabinets, he had all this stuff, right? And we took everything out of his cube, and where it was in his cube we put a note with a riddle, and the riddle was where his stuff was all around the campus. And the last thing was a stack of papers, and we sent it to Malaysia because we had a team in Malaysia. And so the clue was something to do with some dude in Malaysia. So we had to call the dude in Malaysia. Yeah, I got your stuff. I'll send it back.
That's awesome.
So we did that one time. Another time, this dude had a printer in his cube, and so he would print documents and stuff. And so he was an Ohio State fan, and the football team, Ohio State, And we had a bunch of people that worked in our group that were Florida. They went to Florida, so Florida Gators. And it was around the time that they were back-to-back champions. And so he had this, paper in his printer. And so somebody printed 25 Florida Gator logos and then randomly inserted them inside the paper. And so he would print a big document, and he would find one. He's like, what the fuck is this? And it happened 3 times, and he's on the phone with IT. There's something wrong with his printer.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was not very happy when he found out. He's like,
that's a good prank.
He's like, do you know how much time I wait, how much money Intel spent trying to solve this problem? We're like, yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah, that was a real good one.
Yeah.
I love Doritos.
I love salt. I'm a big fan of salt.
Yeah, I like salt.
I thought about buying myself a salt lick, just hanging around my neck.
You should, Christine and I started drinking this Baja Gold mineral salt. And it has all the essential minerals that your body needs, and you just need a pinch in your water in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a pinch.
Just a pinch.
Just a pinch between cheek and gums.
Yep. And it gives you all the essential minerals that you need for every day.
Wow. How much does that cost?
Oh, it's super cheap. And it comes in a 5-pound bag.
Is this a Temu thing?
No. It comes in a 5-pound bag, and that 5-pound bag will last you years. I
don't believe it. Yeah. I think you're getting ripped off. It's probably made in China. It's poisonous.
No.
If it's cheap, it ain't American.
Baja Gold mineral salt. It is $50 for 80 ounces. So I guess it's not that cheap, but...
No, that's not bad, though.
Yeah.
If all you need is a little pinch.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
And it's 80-ounce pack. So, you get, a pinch. Yeah, so we try to do that. If I make the water. Christina never makes it, so sometimes I forget.
Make the water?
Well, you just pour a cup of water, and then you just put your... And then
so you're not making water?
No. No.
I heard once that your body actually filters it out, and that your urine is actually real clean. It's been filtered out.
Well, supposedly you can drink it if you have to.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not gonna try it.
Me neither. But if I was in a situation where I was gonna die.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm never in that situation.
Yeah. Let's see. What else?
What else has been going on?
Besides employees falling off of ladders,
Yeah.
being not safe. Although the thing is it's before you're doing anything, so there's nothing you can do to. I mean, you got to put your ladder up. You got to climb up on the roof, hook the rope up onto the safety hook. I remember one time guys were working on this place, and this lady who was with OSHA, I guess, was at this other job site because they were getting hammered by OSHA. She saw the guys. It was Briscoe and somebody else, probably Ronnie. They put the ladder up, and they were just getting on the roof. And she said, "Well, you got to have this and this." It's like, dude, I haven't even had a chance to get up there and put my hook, my safety hook, on there. Well, and your ladder needs to be 3 foot above the gutter line, and she's just going through all of this, and so I had to have a little sit down with her and listen to her power trip. And fortunately, she did not fine me or anything like that. She just kind of gave me a written warning.
A written warning?
Yeah.
I remember when I worked at Phoenix Gold, our safety guy, like the factory safety guy, was going through a divorce. And his wife worked for OSHA. Oh, no. And like, it seemed like every 2 weeks, OSHA was like fining us for something. Like, they had to actually fire the guy because, like, they just wouldn't.
Yeah.
Which, like, she's basically ruining her own, like, money.
Right.
Right? Like, how's he going to pay you alimony if he doesn't have a job?
You're not getting any alimony.
I mean...
Yeah, people do some pretty vindictive stuff. Oh, here's a funny one. It's not a prank. It's not a prank.
Okay.
But it's one that I got to share with somebody because we went to a memorial service last weekend.
Oh, really?
Because Mr. Fred, you remember Fred, my friend Fred?
Oh, yeah.
Who passed away? Yeah, so they finally had the memorial service for him. And he was a very unique person. And he would do, especially in his youth, he was a prankster and, all that kind of stuff. Well, one time, Fred and I, we used to just kind of pretty regularly, semi-regularly go, it was like cheap night at the movies. Mm-hmm. I think it was like a Tuesday night or whatever. So we're in the theater, I don't remember what movie we're watching. We sit down, we going through the trailers, and it was late night. There was nobody else in there.
Nice, that's fun.
And so I turned to Fred and I go, "Man, we're the only ones in here." "Yeah. We could be naked. Nobody would know." And he goes, "Yeah. You want to?" And I said, "Okay." And so we start taking off our clothes, and then in comes walking a couple who's late. we hadn't gotten too far. Just, the tops. And so when I come home and I tell the fetching missus about this, she's like, "Dana, you go to jail for that kind of stuff." "What? Nobody's in there, just the two of us. We're not doing anything creepy. We're just going to watch the movie naked."
That's kind of creepy.
But nobody else knows.
Still kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. If you walked in and you saw a naked girl in there...
Okay, here's the rabbit trail. Finally, we're going to go down to Cabana Hall.
Okay.
Talk about double standards.
Yes.
There are so many things that if a chick does it, it's okay. If a guy does it, he needs to be arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's, that's what we get for being the law.
Creepy people.
Well, being the law too, right? Like what we say goes.
Well, yeah.
So...
That's right, woman. What I say goes. I'm glad she doesn't watch this.
Yeah. But, historically, right? Mm-hmm. Men are authoritarian, and so when they do things that are suspect, it's creepy.
Right.
And women are submissive, and if they do something that's suspect, it's like, well, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's part of, the deal.
I mean, for all the times I've heard people my age go, "Where were those teachers when I was in high school?"
Yeah.
It seems to be rather prevalent now.
I just think nobody heard about it before.
No, I don't think chicks did it before, but men have sexualized them beyond what they used to be. Yeah.
No,
I'm sure it happened once in a blue moon, but not like it is now.
Is it, how many times? Let's ask the Google.
Ask the Google.
Okay.
I need some more chips. Since you didn't bring more meat.
I mean, I brought...
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's really good.
How many women teachers on record have molested boys? I didn't spell molested right. Let's see what they have to say.
Mustarded.
4% to 43% of educator sexual misconduct cases across 7 studies involved women.
Boy, they really need to pick it up.
Some research suggests that women account for approximately 25% of abusive educators in American criminal and non-criminal cases. An analyst by Fox News of publicized arrests in early 2022 found that 30 out of 135 teachers charged with child sex related crimes were women. How do I ask?
I've heard the stats before, and the public school system has passed up Catholics, the Catholic priests, the whole stuff about sexual misconduct and cover-ups and that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. People will always say, "Oh, Catholic priest. How about your teacher?"
Yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree. But I think it's just like how people say, "Oh, crime is up today." Actually, it's down.
Yeah.
You just hear about all of it instead of just what happens in your neighborhood, right? Or the big things that happen in the world, right?
Yeah.
And you hear about it like same day versus like back in the day, you'd hear, 4 months ago this happened, and you're like, yeah, okay, whatever, right? But now it's like...
And also, I'm hearing about what happened in my state, in California, in Washington, in Oklahoma,
Plus in other countries.
Yeah.
If you're, it's not that hard to find that kind of information.
It really adds up.
Yeah. I don't think it's good for you. But I can't stop listening or watching or reading.
What are you listening, watching, and reading these days?
Well, I mean, mostly just the, Mike Baker's President's Daily Brief.
Yeah. I need to catch up on that because I have not been listening to him lately. I've been doing a lot of other stuff.
Lately, it's been a lot about, this whole peace process.
Right, the Middle East stuff.
And drug boats.
Hitler brings peace to Israel.
Is that a real headline?
I'm sure Babylon Bee did it. But it's like, Trump is Hitler, and yet...
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow.
And, the Venezuelan drug cartels.
Mm-hmm. Another boat was sunk today.
Yeah, a lot of boats.
Speaking of boats, Rita's on a boat down the Falklands right now. She sent me a couple of little images of penguins running around on the beach with her standing there.
Well, I got a phone call today from Susan Willis.
Oh!
And I'm like, now I already knew why she was calling me, but I pretended like I didn't. I'm like, hey Susan, how are you? Well, I just landed in Hoona. Because she's on a cruise.
Oh, really?
So she wanted to call me and let me know that she had arrived in my favorite place.
Oh,
that I don't live. So cheers, Susan, to a happy cruise.
Hoona. On a cruise ship. That's so funny.
She's like, I don't think I'm going to do the gondola this time. I did it last time.
I did not realize they were there. That's cool.
Yeah, so she called me. I thought that was very nice.
Yeah.
I was at work, but, I wish I was in Cabana. A couple more weeks. Are you going to take me to the airport, right?
Oh, I better mark that down.
November 6th?
We'll talk afterwards.
Okay.
November 6th.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, so...
Man, that's only a couple weeks away.
I know. I swear. I think, like, the speed of year, right? Like, once you pass 40, it's just like, it speeds up exponentially.
But you know why?
Why?
I figured this out ages ago.
Oh, did you? Well, please, tell me. Tell our one
Because, when I'm 5, I have 5 years to compare with 1 year. 1 year is a fifth of my life. When I'm 40, it's a 40th of my life. When I'm 60, it's a 60th of my life. I've got more years that I'm comparing it to. So that's why it feels like this is my theory, that's why it feels like it's going by so fast. I think the other thing that adds to it is we really do fill up our lives with all kinds of stuff. Whereas it used to be, you're pushing the plow and then you're going inside, and then that's it, and then the next day. But I think even then, I even think then the years fly by, because the older you get, the shorter 1 year is to everything that you've experienced.
So it's a perspective of
Yeah.
this versus this.
Yeah.
That's a good theory.
I've got a good theory.
That's a pretty good theory.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah. I mean, the logic is sound.
Spock would approve.
Yeah, the logic.
There's an expression that we need to start.
What's that?
Spock would approve.
Okay.
When you have a debate, if somebody gives some kind of bullshit emotional response, you just say, Spock would not approve.
When you can follow the logic,
Right.
Spock would approve. Okay. Yeah, that's as good as I've heard, I think.
Okay, so
Yeah, man, this year just went by
I know.
super fast.
It sucks. It's every year it's the same thing. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Yeah, it's like exponential.
Oh. Wow. It's been 30 minutes. Nothing's been covered up. I didn't set my little alarm. Yeah, it's sad because, especially at my age, just went to Fred's memorial service. I'm always hearing of somebody that I knew that has passed.
Oh man.
It's like, it's just makes me realize more and more my days are numbered.
Yeah.
They're just about done.
So, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I had this admin, real cool lady. I really liked her, right? And then she ended up taking another job in the company somewhere else when Vivek did something, and Vivek's boss wanted her to replace his. So he was like, well, I can't say no to my boss, right? So we kind of kept in touch every couple of months. Hey, how's it going? Well, now that we're all back in the office, I saw her in the office the other day. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm not really feeling that well, I think I'm just going to go home. And I'm like, okay, well, when you're back in the office, ping me and we'll have lunch or something. And then I just forgot about it for a week or two. And then someone sent me an email and she was copied on it for something old. And so I was like, I replied to that email and I just saw she was copied on it. And then it came back, like her auto reply came back and said she was on medical leave. And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So I texted her and I was like, hey, I see that you're on medical leave. I have no idea what happened. But I just,
okay.
well,
Yeah.
you don't have to respond, but, if things aren't going well, just know that I'm thinking about you. Like, you don't have to respond if, whatever. But she sent me this huge diatribe about colon cancer.
Oh, my
and,
gosh.
And she's like my age, like maybe a couple years older than me. And like, that's like, what am I doing with my life, Dana?
Oh, dude. I was thinking about that today because today would have been Charlie Kirk's 32nd birthday.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm going, what if this dude did so much in a short time. Well, what have I done? Nothing.
Well,
What was I
that's
doing
not
at
true.
32?
That's not true.
I was...
That wasn't your path.
Hold on. Okay. 32 was when we had Courtney.
Yeah, I think you had a little bit
Yeah.
different things to think
But
about.
still.
No, I've found, like, I agree, like,
And I was working 4 jobs trying to pay those medical bills.
I understand your line of thinking,
Yeah.
but I think I'm to the point where it's more detrimental to me to think like that than to say, listen, everybody has a different path, and everybody has things that they're good at and not good at. And I could not be Charlie Kirk. I could not.
yeah.
Right? And so, am I doing the best that I can do with the skills that I have? Now, the answer is still no. But,
Because look at us.
but,
Chips, booze, and a stupid video.
yeah, but it doesn't do me any good to compare myself to people like that.
No, I understand, but
Right.
it is good in the sense, not to dwell on it, but to motivate you
Yeah, oh.
to go, I really do need to step it up.
Well, I do like to compare myself to my peers, right? And that's why I like hanging around people that are smarter than me. Because if I'm hanging around people that are dumber than me, I'm just going to get dumb,
Yeah.
right? I think
That's one thing I have always noticed. It is a rarity to have a person that enters a group and not be drugged down to their level.
yeah.
It's almost always the case.
Yeah. So I prefer to hang out with people that are much smarter than me, so that I
So why are you here?
well, I have exceptions to you.
Here's two exceptions.
But, I do look at how you operate your business and how, and I can't do that. So,
Oh, you could do it so much better than me.
I don't think so.
I am a horrible businessman. I really am.
But you're doing it. Am I doing it? No, I'm not. I have all these business ideas, and what do? I stay at Intel working, and I don't work on my businesses. So why is that?
Oh.
Well, that's my point, right? That's my point. So you have something to offer.
I mean, I feel that way in the sense that I love to write. I've written a lot, different plays and stuff like that.
But your daughter wrote a book and published it.
Exactly.
You didn't, you
Exactly.
lazy
I
bum.
suck.
You suck.
Although, there's a big pride
Oh, for sure.
inside of me because she did that.
For sure.
But there's also a little bit of jealousy.
Well, if I'm jealous of my children,
That's a great thing.
I will consider that a great success.
Absolutely. Here's to being jealous of your children.
Yeah, not in a
Not
nasty,
in a bad way. No.
But in a prideful way.
Because we want them to do better than we did.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the whole thing that parenting is about. Trying to give them a better
That's
opportunity.
what it should be about.
What it should be about. Giving them better opportunities, better accomplishments, better everything.
Yeah.
That's all we want.
My mom's dad was definitely not like that, and he had a 3rd grade education. So, imagine.
Yeah, but so did Ben Franklin.
I think
So it's not in the 3rd grade education.
No, agreed. But I'm just saying, he only had a 3rd grade education, and he believed that his children shouldn't be better than him.
Oh, yeah,
So-
that's horrible. That's horrible.
So that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah.
It's not that he had a 3rd grade education.
Okay, so
But if that's your bar, and you have to be below that, that's pretty bad, right? Unless you have some special Benjamin Franklin skill, right?
I was watching Gutfeld the other night, and Trump Jr., one of the Trump Juniors was on there with him. I don't remember
The young
which
kid?
one. I don't. No.
Eric?
Not probably.
Eric.
And one of the lines came up, and it's like, I hadn't thought about this. It's like, it must really suck to be his son, because it's like, if you fail, you're gonna get just berated by him. Talk about the pressure on you as a child. I gotta step it up, and I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
It's probably really hard for
Oh, for famous people to have kids, I can't imagine being the child of a famous person.
Christina just watched that Charlie Sheen documentary. Did you hear about that?
I know about it because Charlie Sheen was on the Gutfeld show.
Yeah, he was on
recently.
everybody's show recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
but Gutfeld is fun.
Well, but I'm just saying he was everywhere, right? Promoting.
Because he just wrote that book.
He wrote the book,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
they had the documentary about it.
I haven't seen the documentary, but I know
I
about
saw bits and pieces of it when Christina was watching it, but I did hear this clip, and he was on the set of Platoon with his dad, right? Not Platoon. Was it Platoon?
I don't know.
His dad was on...
I never saw it. Never saw Platoon.
Wow. What's a platoon? Let's see. Platoon? No, Platoon. Charlie Sheen was in
That is
Platoon.
nice.
So his dad was in. Who was his dad? Martin Sheen?
Yeah, sure.
Martin
Sounds
Sheen.
familiar.
Martin Sheen was in. Sorry, it'll make sense when I say it. I want his filmography.
There. Skinny's bottle of pirate wine.
So it was like 1970 something.
Okay.
It was a big war movie.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Had Marlon Brando in it as well.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah. So he was in Vietnam or wherever that was. They were filming as a 10-year-old kid,
Okay.
right? Watching that. And then when he was 20, he was in Platoon. Like, imagine that childhood.
Right.
Like how are you not going to be messed up?
Yeah. Well, I just can't imagine having the kind of fame and everybody wanting to be with you, around you, and all that kind of stuff.
Well, and everybody...
It's got to mess you up as a young person.
And everybody enabling your bad behavior.
Exactly.
And then when you have bad behavior, then you get rewarded with more movies and more money and more, like...
Yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty evil, as Eddie would say.
That's the reason why I did not pursue a Hollywood career.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, ruin my marriage.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Actually, I did make the legitimate movie I'll talk about. I did get cast in a movie, and I sometimes wonder now if it was, looking back, if it was a Jackie Chan movie, because I found out later on he was filming in Houston, Texas. And
But you got cast in it and then you didn't show up, or what?
no, I got cast in it, but I got a job opportunity for New Orleans. And I thought, okay, the guy pointed out to me, because I was lifting weights a lot and I knew a little bit of martial arts. And so he said, basically, you're going to be big bad guy, you're going to kill a few people, and then the good guy's going to kill you. It's like, yeah, that is awesome. But, I had a job opportunity that took us to New Orleans. It's like, okay, what are the odds that I'm ever going to do anything with movies, right?
Yeah, but what was the job? The parking car job?
Yeah, but it got us out of Houston, and it was, we weren't attached to Houston at all. But anyhow, in New Orleans, I then tried to pursue acting, and they kept giving me modeling gigs.
Yeah.
I did not like modeling.
Dana
And
Fryer.
I had
Male
hair.
Sexual model.
Well, and I did get offered a movie part in New Orleans, but I turned that one down.
You never know how your life could be, Dana. You could have been the next Ron Jeremy.
I remember that name, yes. No, that would be a bad thing. We would not be neighbors, first off. I would
That's
be
true.
probably dead in a ditch somewhere from cocaine overdose or something.
Maybe. So maybe it's better that we're just neighbors.
Yeah.
Should we end it on that?
Sure, I'm out of booze.
I'm out too.
Come on, man. You got there?
Oh, there's enough there.
All right.
Plenty. You have to do another Happy Friday where you put on the Cabana shirt while playing the Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. I know, I haven't done that a couple of times.
Cheers to
But-
being my neighbor and you not being the next Ron Jeremy.
Thank you. It's probably a good thing for all of us.
Probably.
You don't want to watch that video. You don't want to watch this video.
That's true.